Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, in peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, Her Foundations Are Falling. America, her Babylon, her foundations are falling. You know, socially, economically, educationally, spiritually, you know, militarily. You know, America is not, they are not the big bad boys on the block no more. And a lot of you Americans, you Babylonians, especially Edomites, and ultimately 2/3 of you Jakes, because you love it here in this country. You love being oppressed, you know, but just as a whole, this place, the foundations are they're breaking down. The infrastructure in this country is terrible. From the roads to even the buildings, the bridges, the homelessness is growing. Crime is going skyrocket through the roof. You know, I just seen too last night that San Diego, the police department out there, they're losing police officers. See? But the Lord he's breaking this place completely down. And you know, us men of the Lord, we're praying. I mean, we are praying to the Lord that He destroys this place. You know, more inflation. We see the gas prices are about to go through the roof. Out here in California, it's almost $8. We're looking at $8 right now. Right back that quick. $8. You know, gas is going right back up, but it's literally almost 8. What is it? 7. I seen last night. What was it? 7. It was like 7:30 something or 7:20. But it's about to be with that Russia, with that pipeline, with that in that Baltic Sea. You know, this is gonna have a major effect. This is it. This is it. We're looking at going from here on out with that situation over there in that Baltic Sea with Russia and Ukraine and NATO. You know, in America. You know, America. This is it. This is what's finna spark the tension to go to another level. But let me get a quick scripture real quick, because this place is out of here, man. And you can just prepare for the lights to go out at any day. The lights are this place is gonna get hit with a cyber attack. Through the power and the spirit of the God of the Bible, the God of Israel. You know, you know, 2/3 of Jake, you've had all the time to get yourself together. But you expect these lights to go off. All the electricity. We're in officially war, man. This is a physical war and a spiritual war right now. You know, as far as you know, as far as with Esau, they're fighting a physical war, but the men of the Lord are fighting a spiritual war. But all hell is about to break loose. Expect those lights to go out at any day. I'm going to go to Ezekiel 29. Ezekiel 29:2, and it reads, Son of man, set thy face against Pharaoh, king of Egypt. In this place, America, in this time, in October 1st, 2022, this place, America, is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, because this is what their customs come from that, and they practice and do those same customs with that idol worship. You know, this place, America, is built on witchcraft and sorcery. The Lord says, Son of man, set thy face against Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and prophesy against him and against all Egypt. See? So this is what the men of the Lord, you know, starting with the apostles and elders and the prophets on down at Great Millstone, this is what we're doing. We're setting our face against Pharaoh and prophesying against him in this land. Because their president would be the modern day Pharaoh, because he's basically, you know, the president of this land. So we're prophesying against this land and against him, and telling you, you know, thus said the Lord, that the Lord is about to destroy this place. See? Let's go to he's about to destroy this place for all the things that you know Esau has done. The wickedness in this place. Let's go to James. Let's go to James. James. We'll go to James 5:1. But you know, the wickedness in this place and the downfall. You know, Esau, Edom as a nation, you know, they've been ruling, and they've been ruling in unrighteousness. You know, these unrighteous decrees, these draconian laws. They've been lying to the people. You've oppressed and just totally, you know, did away with Jake, man, with the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. There's nothing else for you to do but to go to get you. The Lord's going to strip Esau of his rulership, and they're going into captivity. This is what's coming. And the Lord's going to allow these missiles to come here and to blow this place up from off the face of the earth and turn this to a complete wilderness. James 5:1, and it reads, Go to now, ye rich men. And this is to the rich of all riches, the elites. You rich men. That you know, the banking families, you know, the Rothschilds, the Wahlbergs, the Jewish, Amalek, you know, that control, you know, the banks and you know, are behind the scenes, and even on down to the Donald Trumps and, you know, the rich. Eppensteins and, you know, the deep states, all, you know, these people that are completely ridiculously rich, and even on down to the average Edomite. But it says, Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. See? You can't run in no bunkers. And this is what they're going to try to do in this time, to go to their bunkers and to hide in there, you know, and a lot of them places that they got them underground bunkers for the rich. In this time, you know, they got all the food down there to last them for 4 and 5 years. They got entertainment. They got, drinks, and, you know, they got what they need down there for, you know, until what they think is going to just blow over. And then they can come back and reestablish their society. You see? But it says, your miseries that shall come upon you. It's a matter of fact, let me go to your miseries. I'll come back to James. Matter of fact, and this is or actually I'll keep going. We'll go to 2. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. 3, it says, your gold and silver is cankered. And see, that's the real money, is that gold and silver. That money, that fiat money, that paper money, that's not real money. They didn't set aside the gold and silver and created this paper money. That's not real money. And you have all these people, especially rappers and entertainers and stuff like that, and they flash all this cash, and you know, and it's fake money. That's not real money. The gold and silver is real money. It says your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. And see, in that eat your flesh as fire, as it were fire, that's that nuclear war. That's the ICBMs. See? That's that fire, that fervent heat. It says, ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. And that's what they have done. They like I said, they're creating these, they think they're going to be able to go up there to the space station and stay up there. And then you created even in the ocean, these different luxurious bunkers, you know what I'm saying, that are well equipped, you know, under great protection, different devices. You see, and they have, you know, they down there in them places. You have all, you know, food to last you for a handful of years. You know, all your entertainment, your luxuries, and you know this is what they've done. They've heaped treasure together for the last days. We are in the last days. And here it is. This place is about to be turned into, what's that movie? Elysium. You know, this place is about to be, watch that movie Elysium. That place is, and that's what it's going to look like. You know? Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. And here it is, the men of the Lord, crying out. And Jake has been oppressed, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you know, and to the Israelites scattered abroad into other nations and other countries that look like the other nations, you know, have been slaving. I know as far as I can think back, my grandmothers, my grandfathers, you know, my great-grandfather's grandfather, to my dad, to my mom, you know, my aunties and uncles, they've been slaving. They've been working, man. They've been slaving. And by the time they get to in their 50s, they just now, by the time they just get into their 50s or early 60s, they getting a new car, or got a 2 or 3 bedroom house by the time they just getting in their 50s. You see? Enslaving. You got a lot of the Northern Kingdom, Issachar, the so-called Latino, the Mexicans, and Native American, the Northern tribe out there in the fields, doing the agriculture and the produce and stuff like that, doing outstanding, wonderful work, and they get paid. They get paid nothing. They get paid nothing, and you know who's taking that money from them? Esau, the devil. It says, I'll read for again. Behold, the hire of the laborers, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, the Sabbath, the Lord, the heavenly power. The cries of praying and crying out to the Lord, He's heard it. And here we are in October, and people are going from the regular average Jake, even a regular 6-pack Joe Edomite, is going from check to check at this point, trying to survive. The rising gas prices, the rising food cost. This is just out of control. And you know who's getting richer? The rich. They're getting rich. They're taking everything. See? And they're going to pay for that, man. Let me go to they're going to pay for that. Matter of fact, let me go to Psalm, and I'll close out with this. They're going to pay for that. They're definitely going to pay for that. Call Haloyim La Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call Haloyim La Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. We'll go to Psalm 149, and we'll start at 4. Psalm 149 and 4, and it reads, For the Lord hath taketh pleasure in His people. Who? The elect. Ultimately, Israel gonna be in the kingdom ruling, but salvation is Salakia. The pleasure in His people is His elect, because this is who who's gonna get saved out of this disaster that's coming. He will beautify the meek with salvation. You see, He will beautify the meek with salvation. And this is to the elect. You see, to get saved out of this. Who wants to continue to stay here and go through this oppression and being forced beyond your will, and certain places you got to wear a mask. It's just you got to deal with these ridiculous prices. You work 10, 11 hours. You barely have enough to pay your bills, and then you're broke. Salvation. This is what it's about. 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. 6. Let the high praises of Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. This book. 7. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. And this is what the Lord is about to do. This is what He's doing right now. He's executing vengeance upon the heathen. He's bringing all this judgment with these natural disasters. These earthquakes. The chariots are reappearing and disappearing out of the earth and harassing these militaries. There's famine. There's destruction and pestilence coming. Ultimately, World War III, those ICBM missiles. He's bringing judgment. You see, he's bringing vengeance and punishment upon the people. 8, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. And this is what's going to happen. See, when that nuclear war and stuff goes on, and the elect gets beamed up into those so-called UFOs, the chariots of the Lord, and you know, you have those rich elite, and they go down in those bunkers, and they think that they're all protected, just like Russia got that. They got what is it, like three cities underground for their people, you know, for the rich. It's like 4 miles long or something like that. They got 3 underground cities, but then you also have these luxurious bunkers that's underground and in the ocean places and in the Rocky Mountains and stuff. You know, where the elite get to go. And it said, the Lord said to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. So this is what's going to happen. Their kings and their nobles are going to be they're going to be bind with fetters of iron, and those are those big block chains that, you know, they put us in slavery with, and we're going to put them in slavery. The minute the elect is going to come down, and that's when the Lord going to turn fishers into hunters. You see? And we're going to pull them, you know, the Rothbergs, the Rothschilds, you know, or the Wahlbergs, Salakia, and these rich elite, you know, we're going to chain them up and put fetters of iron on them. And they're going to be the first fruits of slavery. And it's going to be continuously in employment. See, and this and this is going to be the nations in Esau. They're going to be in chains and slavery, man. And we're gonna work you. We're gonna work you. It says 9. I'll close out with this: to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahawah YAHAWAHSHI. See? And so, you know, what is written is going to happen, man. Every word that's written in this book is going to happen. But this is the end, man. This is the end of Esau's rulership. This is the end. The foundations of this place, America, is falling through the ground. And this is all through the power and the spirit of Yahawah YAHAWAHSHI. So, you know, the elect got next, man. Israel ultimately got next, but the elect is up. So, you know, the foundations will fall all the way, will break all the way apart in this time to come. But expect those lights to go out, and the famine, those gas prices, they ain't gonna come back down no more. Gas prices ain't coming back down no more. They gonna stay up. The housing market, the rent, everything is just gonna go continue sky high, and expect the lights to go out. But salvation is for the elect. So I just want to go in on that. Hopefully you're edified. I don't want Ratazah come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Shalom, Israel.